Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon to miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have C.Crane CC Pocket. This is an AM/FM weather band pocket radio, and I'm going to do a daytime medium wave band scan. Or features of the radio, we'll do a little size comparison, then we'll start cruising the daytime band. I had done one before, but I figured a few years later I should do it again. So let's check out this radio. Now you guys see this in almost every video. I like to use it as a size comparator, but I really turn it on. So we're going to have a treat today, and we're going to go over some features and have some fun. So the radio is pretty lightweight. You can see it's fairly small. Let's go ahead and go over features. Left-hand side, you can see it's got a rubber, like a guard, going all the way around the bottom and to the other side. It's kind of a nice setup. We have a switch here, speaker mode, and then if you go in the middle, you have on headphones, FM mono, and then all the way up FM stereo. So that's a neat setup. That's if you're using the external antenna while you're using the speaker for FM reception. C.Crane. On the front of the radio, we have CC Pocket. We have a battery life indicator. We have a time, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois. Sun's been up about 6 hours, so it's a good time to start a daytime band scan. Tuning up and down buttons, and of course seek up and down. Here we have 5 preset keys. CC Pocket's really cool. It has a page function, so you have 5 times 5 on AM and FM, so you have a total of 50 presets. Loving that. Our little speaker here, it's rather tinny, but it gets the job done if you're not blaring it. Otherwise, plug headphones in if you want the nice deep experience on that. Also, there's hidden features. I'll try to touch on those while we're tuning the AM band. There is bandwidth control and 1 kilohertz tuning. Love that. That's the main draw to this radio, and plus 1-year warranty. Right hand side, we got a band switch, which will go for AM, FM, and NOAA weather bands. We have an alert feature, so if we activate that, this radio will go in alert mode, so it'll search for if it's storming out. It'll search for any alerts that come through and let you know. Nice setup. Here we have a lock feature. Lock the radio down while you're carrying it. Key symbol so none of your buttons work. It's good to have. And it's recessed there. See, top of the radio, yeah. We have the headphone jack, which acts as your FM antenna. You can use headphones or the wire they provide. Volume control and power sleep function button. Loving that. On the back, I took mine off, but there's a belt clip provided. And behind here, is this to open. They show like a, I don't know, is that a pen or something? You can use your fingernail. This is to get to the AA batteries. There's 2 of them back here. I'll show you that. I'm using some EBL high capacity batteries. I love them. They work great, inexpensive, get the job done, and they last a long time compared to my Eneloop Pros and my other Tenergy 2500s. So yeah, good battery. So there it is. If you're looking for polarity, left battery here, positive, bottom or top, and the right battery, positives to the bottom. Okay, this is the fun part, trying to put this back on. Now on the inside, they have a little chart. Set the clock, set the alarm, beep on or off, frequency or clock. That's kind of nice setup. You can have the clock always show or the frequency always show. Well, us tuners like the frequency. And of course, 9 or 10K stepping. Pretty cool setup. I like that. Like it's in there in case you forget. You know, hey, I think there's some instructions. Not a bad setup. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, do a little size comparison, and then we'll start cruising the band. I've spent a little bit more time since I love this radio. Here we have the Sangen DT400W. Definitely a competitor against the CC Pocket. Pocket does have quite a few advantages. One not being the display. If you notice, the display here is really clear at all viewing angles. It's just absolutely amazing how nice that display is. I don't know if you could. Okay, CC Pocket. Sangen, look at that display. It's just really sharp and contrasty. Loving that. And of course, the DT400 has nice rounded edges for pocket carry. That is also nice to have. But yeah, it doesn't have the 1 kHz tuning and it does not have the bandwidth filters. And of course, does not have as many memories. Only has 19 versus 50. So things to know. All right. And of course, CC Skywave in the house. If you guys see those together usually. It's pretty cool. 2 C.Crane products. 2 awesome ones. I'm loving them. And of course, we have Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He loves CC Pockets from C.Crane land. That's right. It's Iron Man time. Okay, let's get tuning. I spent a lot of time with that. But it's good to know about the radio. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Got our volume on top. Now with it being on, you can see what page we're on. Signal strength indicator. AM band, frequency, volume there. And yeah, battery life still shows. Now if you want to see the time, you can tap one of these buttons. I think it's the alert. So you can see what time it is. Tap it again to go back. And of course it has a light. Amber. There you go. So we're going to start tuning here. I got a Turkey Advantage loop. So I'll show you how that works. See how all that brings the gain up. This is a 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. Always kind of comes in weak with most radios. Let's see what the Turkey Advantage does. Here's the Turk. Put it perpendicular to the radio. I forget where the antenna is, if the antenna is in the bottom, or if it's in right here. Let's see, wait. Batteries. Guessing at the base. Let's try that.
But the reality of it is, that was a game, every bit a game, right up to the very end. And here's what you have next. After you just beat
there you go. You can see the signal strength going up. Beautiful.
and Baltimore in the next 2 weeks. The Cowboys,
Go
meanwhile,
off to the side. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I think the antenna's here. So nice. I'm tuning in 10 kilohertz steps. And I'm going to show you the 1 kilohertz. This is 560 WIND Chicago, the answer. So if you do 1 and 4 together while the radio's on, it says 1. So now you can off tune. This is pretty important in the evening. Daytime, not so much. You go back, 10K.
When did the lockdown begin? It was in March, not February. Sort of St. Louisburg had added mitigations in place for well over a month, and
This is coming in good. This is a 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois, 150 miles away, an NPR station.
And of course, COVID-19 is leading more people to think about voting earlier.
Okay, just picking up some voices here. Now, I have it on the 2.5 kilohertz bandwidth. There's only 2. There's 4 kilohertz for music and 2.5 for voice. Do 1 and 3. That's 4. That's 2.5 kilohertz. I'll bring the loop in. See if we can clarify the signal. Helps a little bit. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, this is barely making this out. This is 600 WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles away. Try to loop one more time. That works out pretty good.
Go on a 1-mile walk around the neighborhood. I'll let Carol go first.
I'll do C, because she's got a dog.
Steven? I don't even know where
620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
I have no idea. She lives in Milwaukee.
640 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois.
Well, no, not on the short week. Not again. There may be some advantages to the short week, but to take one of these other kids who's had no game reps and say, let's throw him out there with two kind of not real practices. But I think Thursday night is do or die time for Charles Leno, and he is going to see one of the best pass rushers.
Yeah, for the speaker, 2.5 when you're medium wave. That's the way to do it.
The Bucs defense is given.
Okay, 670 score. Like I said, that WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
And they do rush the passer.
Different pathway of medical school. Since then, obviously science has caught up with a lot of this. And if you look at schools like Michigan State, they offer
720 WGN Chicago, Illinois.
Medical school as well as a
No zoomer yet.
Y también la iglesia. María se quedó con nosotros.
Oh yeah, that's not volume, that means speaker mode. Just remembered. 750 WNDZ, Portage, Indiana.
Misterios que nos propone cada
Yeah, digital radios are so much easier to tune because you got the frequency right there. Beautiful thing.
entendimiento de nuestra fe católica.
He reportedly drove off, crashed into another vehicle, ran, and approached another driver while appearing to have a weapon. That's when police say that he was shot by officers.
780 WBBM Chicago News Radio.
Away from the city during the pandemic.
Northwest Indiana and Southwest Michigan realtors say interest is high in properties as people look for a space away from Chicago in the pandemic.
Excuse me, of all the people who get it, around 5% are foreign.
820 WCPT, Willow Springs, Illinois.
The people who are in
Oh yeah, there's also a
it goes up to around 11%.
turn off display, but I haven't noticed the difference with that. We'll try that in a noisy station. Let's see. Okay, so you can turn off the splitting to 1 and 5. That does make a difference. Can you guys hear that? That's cool. I haven't used that much. Oh, that's a cool setup. This is another thing that the DT400 does not have. Yeah, DX tools, baby. All right. Let's keep going.
Real sick.
This radio's picking. This is a pretty sensitive little radio. This is 860 WNOV, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles away, 250 watts. That's great. Yeah, I'm not going to try free slancing there on 870.
Negative consistently.
High pitch whine come from the camera. This is 890 WLS Chicago. And away from the camera, it sounds pretty good.
Reporters, producers, or members of the press are listed as close contact by the White House Medical Unit. That's her way of
Yikes.
saying
Okay, let's keep going.
We want your tree. Got a rust bucket? We'll take it. An old beater? We need her. So bring her to Lynch Chevrolet of Kenosha.
Old beater, we need her. The Big Badger 920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The all-new Lynch Ford of McGonigo on Main Street. Or Lynch Buick GMC of West Bend on Main Street.
So your faint signals, yeah, do that 1 and 5. Beautiful. During the day, that makes a huge difference. I didn't notice it at night much, but maybe we'll try that in a nighttime band scan.
Or on Highway 50 in Kenosha, a short ride down Highway.
it would apply to anybody who makes the Eucharist a part of their life.
930 WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois. I'm going to go a little quicker here since I've been having fun with this.
Story of one of my
Rock.
heroes from
This is 940 WFAW for Atkinson, Wisconsin.
military confinement in this kind of infamous Lubyanka prison. And during those 3 years, he couldn't celebrate Mass.
Here's 950 WNTD, Chicago.
Once he got out of there, he was assigned to some Siberian labor camps for 20.
but I like
Dear, it sounds great.
970 WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, I know Linda's on the phone. Joe's listening in. Why don't you tell us what kind of impact being in 4-H has for you, and what you've seen with children who have been members.
Definitely a difference there. Nice.
In their lives.
Kings is safe, it's reliable, it is secure. Make it easy.
1000 WMVP, Chicago, ESPN.
Casino Queen Sportsbook app now and use promo code Doug.
Wielkiej namiętności stworza nas. Streszczy już nas samą.
Here we are on WNVR, Vernon Hills, Illinois. Okay, keep going.
For opioid abuse, I'm going to speak specifically to you. Someone you love might be your son or your daughter, your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your mom or your dad.
Okay, so this is 1050 WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin. Again, as you can tell, turning off the display is really making a difference here.
They could be talking to you with a needle hanging out of their arm and denying that they have a problem.
Can barely picking up some music on 1060 WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan, 100 miles away.
Really scary, seeing just how much you could have been.
1070 WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin.
It's almost as scary as watching your dog growl at the wall.
Kind of weird music there on 1080 WNWI, Oak Lawn, Illinois. Yeah, it takes out that buzz. It's good. Okay, 1110 WMBI, Chicago.
Cara a cara, Señor, y conocer.
But in terms of public health, how likely is it that they could contract COVID having been in that sealed car with the
Here's 1130 WISM, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
There is no medical benefit for this to have taken place. It violates CDC guidelines that come.
At a time when our values, our freedoms, our constitutional rights are under attack, it's
1160 Hope for Your Life, WYLL, Chicago, Illinois, Christian Radio.
Jay has been on the front lines, protecting your freedoms, defending your rights, in court. Vernon Partners, LLP. He was the heart of your family.
As commercials, 1180 WSQR, The Squirrel, Sycamore, Illinois. He won't show up, he only shows up when music's playing.
Tell a story, he'd own the room. But now more than ever, he may feel alone. Today, older adults and their loved ones are struggling to connect, in a time when connection has never been more important. But there is something.
Hey, I like to turn that display off. That's really making a difference. To my ears, I don't know if the mic's picking it up. Hopefully it is. There you are. Let's keep going.
Every interview will be archived at the... También. Yu Darvish agradeció a través de su cuenta de Twitter. Él agradeció, él dio las gracias, dijo a pesar de que era una temporada...
1200 WRTO, Chicago, Illinois.
Sí. Mira, yo creo que cuando vemos a...
Vive en Arizona, Florida, Texas y Georgia también. En Arkansas,
1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois.
también en Mississippi y Tennessee. Por su parte, Alaska y Carolina del Sur ya han cerrado
That's a big
sus
difference.
inscripciones. Es importante que la gente se registre para votar. Hagamos la diferencia. Ahora, la señora que vas a ver en pantalla.
But then all the updates for the absentees are put in.
1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin.
Nothing can go wrong with that.
I think it's pretty foolproof.
Yeah, you have to try and think about that. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to take a little break here. We're talking with Nancy Towns, the town clerk for the town of Porter.
Aspetta, tu che hai consumato tutti i soldi che avevamo risparmiato.
1240 WSBC, Chicago.
Secondo te non avrei dovuto regalare niente alla mia...
This is WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles away on 1260. Let's see if the loop will do anything here with that display off. A little bit there.
Bring it to you, they'll do that. Burrito Gorilla Mexicana. Get it for $5.
1280 WBIG, Aurora, Illinois.
Gorilla Mexicana.
Kupiłam Sling TV i mogę oglądać swoje seriale tam, gdzie chcę i to na dowolnym urządzeniu i jeszcze zaoszczędziłam na planie, więc mam...
1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
2401. This video to diplomatic reception room. Before walking out.
Well, that's nice. You can tune it and it goes right back. 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin. So I'm discovering stuff that I haven't done with this radio, believe it or not. Turning the display off during the day. Wow, cool. So did I say 1310 WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin? Sweet.
Why focus on the drive-by? Why focus on the president getting in his SUV and driving around? When there are plenty of reasons or occasions you could have left.
WNTA, Rockford, Illinois on 1330.
One floor than the other. H.I. Stone & Sons, your licensed water well professionals, can help with all these issues. Give us a call at 815-756...
1360 WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois.
5213 to schedule an appointment today. Better water pressure is only a...
Can't have run the music, but 1380 WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois, coming in nice. Very cool. $13.90 WGRB, Chicago. Music on 1400 is WRJN, Racine, Wisconsin.
Looking for those last-minute summer activities. Make sure you call ahead of time and mention that you have the certificate. As far as availability, it'll be valid any day as long as they've got room for you.
Here's 1410 WRMN, Elgin, Illinois.
Call and reserve the tea time ahead of time and mention the certificate.
1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois. Yeah, my other band scan wasn't involved with doing as much as I'm doing now. This is great.
Which is why the medical doctors who did the research also put together the formula for relief act.
1440 WROK, Rockford, Illinois.
Discounted it to only $19.95 to make it as easy as possible.
I think the proximity of the camera, my hands, I'm conducting some of the RFI, I think, to the radio. So by turning off the display, it's helping. But if I also move away, I think it also helps without turning off the display.
I thought big box stores had a better selection.
No, honey. We're looking for something unique that's high quality with a great selection. So we're going to Carbon Mill Outlet.
I think so. Yeah, there's a little bit of conductiveness there. I can tell. You guys may not be able to, but there is. 1450 WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. Country music, Iron Country, 1490 WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin. This is cool. Let's see if I can bring the loop in to help it out at all. This is 1500 heavy metal. I think it's Rebel Radio, WPJX, Zion, Illinois. Here a little bit. Almost done. Just a little bit of a signal here. WRDD, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Music on 1520, WLUV, Loves Park, Illinois.
Joe Burrow for getting his first ever win. I love what Joe Burrow has been to the Bengals already. Last week, they got the top.
1530, WCKG, Elmhurst, Illinois.
Now, you have to be ecstatic with how good your young quarter.
That makes a huge difference during the day. Wow. Hear the buzzing? No buzzing. So if you're doing faint signals, yeah, this is the way to go. This happens sometimes from doing a lot of work with the radio. It'll freeze up, so just turn it off, turn it back on. I've had that happen a few times. 1560, you can hear music, WGLB, Port Washington, Wisconsin. I think it's if you're trying to do it too quickly, you can cause it to lock up. A little bit of signal on 1570. I'm not sure. I think that's... Whoa, there goes my list. 1570 is an evening station, and yeah, I can get my list here for the evening out. I got a little cheat sheet. This is probably Freeport, I believe. WFRL. 60 miles away, 5,000 watts during the day. Let me get my list. We're having fun here. Loving it. Okay, let's turn that back up. We're almost done through there. 1580 WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. $15.90 WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. $16.20 Traffic Advisory Radio, Lake County, Illinois.
By myself, and as I was sitting there, it just really came into my heart.
$16.40 WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
Need some more, and I got back and I looked into it.
That's just amazing sounding. Takes out that buzzing completely. 1670 WOZN Zone, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're not even looking at this phone. You're kind of overlooking this phone. You're already looking forward to $10. Appreciate that, and you know we have to find the ways in which we do the right things, and it may not be right away, but it's going to happen.
1690 WBON, Chicago. Okay, so we're done.
There's always conversation about civics not
turn it
being
off.
part of it.
So you got to see a little blooper in action. You got to see the radio lockup, which it can, like I said, from doing too many actions at once. I've had that happen before. Not a big deal. Just power it down, power it back up. I wasn't worried about it. And then my list fell on the ground. So there it is, the CC Pocket. It rocks during the day. Love turning the display off. That's awesome. And you can do 1 kHz tuning, but typically on daytime you probably won't. But evening, I'm going to. Bandwidth will be probably a factor in the evening. Leaving it on 2.5 is usually what I always do. Again, unless there's some music going on the AM band. Really cool radio. Is it worth the premium price tag? I don't know what they're selling is $65 nowadays. It is a premium radio. I love it. I mean, yeah, I like this radio too. DT400W. It's a great radio, but if I had a choice, I'd take the CC Pocket all day long. I love the versatility. It's a nice radio. I'm enjoying it. That's why you see it in my videos all the time, but here you get to see it in action. So hopefully you enjoyed this daytime band scan. Give me a big like if you did. You guys are the best. If you like C.Crane products, you want to see their new radios, well, I'm always, whenever they get one, I'm trying to talk to them about getting those radios so we can review them. But yeah, they got a new one coming out. I think a CC Radio Solar everybody's talking about. That'll be February 2021, I think. That's the news on that one. Two, of course, yeah, I think I just mentioned, if you like C.Crane products, hit review. Hit review. If you like reviews, like band scans, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, get notified of future videos. And of course, comment below what you think about the CC Pocket, daytime action, bandwidth controls, 1 kHz tuning, turning display off, a little bit of loop action. The loop helps a little bit with this radio. This radio is already sensitive enough, so it didn't make a huge drastic difference. So that was cool to see in action. I know it's a little tinny speaker, but headphones are nice. Definitely a nice experience. Well, there it is. Glad you're here and watching my video, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.